you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?
Patriots, this is Secret Service Sam. Welcome to Samson's World. Ooh, sorry about that. That was crazy. Guys, welcome to Samson's World, where court, comedy, culture, and your universe and world collide. That is right. We are here broadcasting live. We got a camera out. Hang on, guys. Stick with me. I'll get it up. That's what he said. I'm right here. Don't worry. I didn't leave you. Just switching on a little bit of camera switch. Let's see. Oh, she came through. There it is, guys. This is the one where you guys get to see a little bit behind the magic. So it is a beautiful day. It's Monday. Monday. Kids are still on break. Wife is still on break. Christmas break has been good. How has your guys' Christmas break been? That's more the question I have for you. It's hard to know what to do with the kids sometimes. I mean, after this, I'm planning on we got an airplane, an RC airplane. Santa Claus brought it. Have you ever seen one of those? They're pretty sickening, man. They fly. Silky sweet. Fix the camera, Sam. Not a here yet. Wait, fix the camera. Can you see me now? Can you hear me? I think all cameras are up and running. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly as well. Welcome again, guys. This is Samson's World, where court, comedy, culture, and your universe collide. We're broadcasting live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. That's crazy, but that's what we call technology. As I was saying, after this, I am going to the park to fly an RC airplane with my son. My daughter's going to come. We're going to do some dribbling with the basketball, get out, do some dad stuff. The kids are on break, even though it's Monday. It's like I got all this work to do. I'm having to get all my jokes together for Comics Unleashed. I mean, there's a lot going on. You can hear me. Thank you, Precious Blessings. Those are some blessings from Precious. And Precious, I am giving those blessings right back to you. I'm throwing out a big club. Giving you some of those, Precious. Didn't you once tackle a wedding cake at one of your best friend's wedding? Rybo 25. What's happening, my friend? Yes, that is very true. At my friend Steve Eichelberger's, thank you, Precious Blessings. My friend Steve Eichelberger's wedding, I did. Man, I wish I could probably, I need to bring that in. But we pulled the old cake switcheroo trick where you have an identical cake. And imagine this, a wedding cake that we were able to pimp out and have an identical wedding cake. And then it's hard to explain, but then there's this guy, the Rally Bunny, which is an adult man dressed in a bunny costume. He's hopping around. We have this kind of choreographed wrestling, dance, if you will. And then I throw him into the cake at the wedding. And can you imagine being at a wedding? The wedding cake is the centerpiece, and it's the biggest, it's the big deal. And so this thing, oh my MGs, you guys, I freaking threw the Rally Bunny into the cake. The cake splashes all over the ground. Everybody's like, oh my God, you guys are terrible people, which for one moment we were. But then, ta-da, we pulled out a second cake. You know what I mean? Bokino. I know Bokino. I know that's you, my friend. Shout out to Ryan Bokino. What's happening, my friend? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, that was a classic moment. I need to, yeah, you took one of the videos. That's right, because we had multiple angles. Yeah, too bad. I need to put that one up on the TikTokulins for sure. Bokino, how are you doing out there, man? Where are you at? Are you in North Carolina or where are you at? Let me know. Yep. What's up, Silky? Sweet. Okay, catching up. Working here now on YouTube. Good to hear. Yes, I was going to talk about Maduro and his wife pleading not guilty. I mean, I think so. I don't know. Did you see the video? I think I have a video of them in court. Let me see. No, that's wrong clip. Hang on, folks. Of him. Oh, here we go. I think him's showing
Nicolas
up.
Maduro departing, coming out of that helicopter. We're going to see.
Look at this, man. They're perp walking him. That's what they love to call it.
Remarkable to see this.
Charleston,
it was
nice.
Just the early morning hours of Saturday that this man and his wife were running a country of more than 30 million people.
What?
And then that dramatic and violent U.S. military operation taking place that has now captured them and now making their way with their hands bound in those tan jumpsuits to be facing.
I wonder who picked tan. That's such a pretty, like, it's such a good, like, New Year's color. Let's do tan, not orange, okay? I just think dictators are more tan, less orange, okay?
A federal judge.
Crazy how they're, hey, action packed. How are you doing? And crazy how they're waiting until March, isn't it, for the trial? Yeah, hold on, guys. Yep. Good luck proving everything. I mean, who knows, man? It's crazy out the perp walk. You do the perp walk, boop, boop, do, 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 do the perp walk, boop, boop, get boo, do, do, do the perp walk, go to federal court, ask the judge, plead not guilty and abort. And do the ditty and shuffle out on. Cause if you want to make it, you're a U.S. pawn. I don't know. I'm digressulating. Fully. I dropped my pen. I'm digressulating. The perp walk, guys. That's the perp walk song. Do 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 goo goo do do. That's actually a little jam there. I like that. You heard also he never had time to get down to his bunker in the basement. Yeah. I mean, look, guys, you don't mess with the United States military. We know that. I mean, we could smash almost anybody on the planet, but that doesn't mean you do it. I always relate this. I tell my son, he plays football. I wrestled, in high school, you get hazed, you get hazed for different things throughout your life. And it's just, I learned that when I was a senior in high school, I was the captain of the wrestling team. And I had that moment where I said, you know what? The other guy's like, let's go fuck with the freshmen. Let's go rough them up, put them in some lockers or something. And I hated being put in the lockers. I hated all that shit, being thrown in trash cans, pushed around, fucked around, all of it, everything. So I think people either make the choice. You either are the bully or you stop the bully. And for me personally, I stop the bully. And then I help people. I put that ladder down and help people to grow. I want to see you do well. I'm not interested in seeing here. If you're on my team, why do I want to beat you down? I want to build you up. I want to build you up. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. What do you guys think out there in the commentaries? And Trump is crazy and not correct. We have rights to their oil and control them until someone is replaced. Yeah. You know what? I do have to give Trump credit for. I'm learning so much. Like, I had never really thought about Venezuela, to be honest with you. And then now, I had no idea that they have the largest oil reserve in the world. I thought Africa had it. They have gold. They have like the most natural resources. And it's kind of funny. It's like, we want to help them. We want to help these nice Venezuelans. No, man. We want to come in and take their gold. That's how this works. And I don't know. How are we supposed to feel about that as Americans? I mean, I guess it's just, I don't know. And is it because we know more now that we're reacting to things more so? Like, our governments have been doing this for centuries, right? This is nothing new. Are we just seeing it more? I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Shit. All right, guys. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world. Yes, it is. 80 bodyguards taken out. Yes, that is impressive. Maduro has gone down. Maduro is securo, and he appeared today, like I just showed you, in the I believe
Nicolas
it's
Maduro
Daniel Patrick
departing,
Moynihan
coming
court
out of
building
that
in
helicopter.
New
We're going to
York.
see his wife probably.
I mean, his wife, dude, they perp walk his wife. Dang. I don't know. This guy, they say people in Venezuela, they're celebrating. Some people are saying it's not, because what now? America's going to take it over? We don't know. For me personally, Trump's only doing it for the oil, which is not our right to take control of. And another video of a person said, yeah, I mean, I think we're creating a lot of anti-American, we're bullying a lot right now. I don't know. Maybe I know nothing, but it feels a little heavy-handed right now. And it's not like we're killing it. Excuse me. If grocery prices were so low, I was like, oh, this shit is so cheap. If gas was so low, oh, this shit is so cheap. Like if energy, my water and power bill is so cheap, I'd be like, yeah. If housing costs were so cheap, my mortgage, the interest rate, so I can refinance, pay rents, whatever it is. Take my kids on a vacation. So cheap. It's cheaper to go to Tokyo Disney than it is to go to Disney World in Florida. By the way, I think they said the 6th person just passed away at Disney World. Not so magical. Rephrase that wording, Sam. It's not we who are doing it, and only Trump is acting like Hitler. Yeah. No, it's not us, but look, we're taking the blame. Like if you go overseas, we take the blame for our president. People they assume that you voted for it. How do they tell the difference? I mean, obviously, yeah, putting on the red MAGA hats, that tells people, what side you're on. Like Deuteronomy 8:18 blessings, MAGA. All right. Here's what I'm preaching though. To say, let's see, he's got to say Trump's only doing it for the oil is a severe oversimplification and doesn't have any kind of IQ about what actually is going on. That's a couch comment. All right. Well, thank you for your positive comments out there. If you could give us a nice explanation in the comments, I would love that. But see, my thing is, I'm not left or right. I'm just right and wrong. And I'm like, it's us versus them. I ask people, are you a billionaire? Because I'm not. So it's us versus the billionaires. I think people need to stop seeing so much left, right. I get the MAGA. I think everybody wants to make America a great country. I think we could all agree on that. I mean, again, yeah, I mean, I think some people perceived it to be better at some point in time, but not everybody. But you can't please everybody, of course. But I think what we need to understand is getting away from this idea of left and right, dropping our guards and agreeing to see what we all have in common, which we do. We all love football. We all saw poor Tyler Loop. Trump promises made, promises kept again and again. Yeah, I will. Yeah, hey, you're right. Trump does keep his promises. Hang on one second. Yep. Hello?
Dan, are you home?
Yep, I'm just doing my podcast, and then I'm going to take the kids out of the fly to the airplane.
All right.
What are you doing?
I'm on my way home, so I can probably go with you. I might stop by Sprouts and get some shrimp or something.
That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I could make some, maybe the steaks or something too tonight.
Okay.
Or the shrimps. Did you get a massage?
I did.
How was it?
At YOLO.
Oh, YOLO. Yeah, YOLO's good. You only live once.
It was tough.
Yeah, those ladies, some of them are kind of tough. That's the only thing is I'm like, let me show you how this feels because it's pretty hard. They like
So
Indian burn you.
Medium.
Yeah.
Medium, but it was fine.
Yeah, you say medium and they still do. They do hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So it was good.
All right.
All right.
Love
See
you.
ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. It's just it's all aggressive. Venezuela is being used for drug trafficking with Iran. Okay, here we go. Venezuela is being used for drug trafficking with Iran and China, and Maduro was actually a dictator. The people are very happy. Only Americans who don't know what's going on aren't happy. Weird. I wouldn't say it's not that I'm happy. I think it's on top of all the other things that are going on. It seems that there's not the proper approval, but again, our Congress is weak right now anyway. Sam and Trump went through with this on his own and did not go through government approval, is what I've seen. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what a lot of people are feeling, that he didn't go through government approval, but it's like, what do we really know? So of course, there's been other presidents that have done things without the government approval, but I think it's overall the disrespect of the Constitution and the office that I think that concerns me personally. I say don't tread on me. Venezuela population is very, very happy, thanking President Donald J. Trump. I mean, I don't know. I know we've seen videos and all that, but again, I mean, Slick Nick 68. It's just, I don't know. Again, these are all things that too, none of us are even have any say over this stuff. So I hate that we even argue amongst ourselves about something that we have no control over. I'm not seeing how this is America first. I guess, I mean, is this going to bring the oil and gas prices down? I would imagine it will. So I think that's good. Proper approval. Everything he did is reasoning. He's not just conducting war operations from his couch like you guys. LOL. Look, Dia Tralanami 18. Here's the thing. I just want to say, you have blessings in the end of your name here, and I'm trying to actually talk with you normally. I'm not trying to. You're saying we're doing this from the couch, and I clearly am sitting in a chair, dog. So it just concerns me that you got to throw out these insults. We're having a conversation. That's what I'm trying to get to, is that I'm sure we all have we do a lot of the same shit, man. We do a lot of the same shit. It's just, these are billionaires. A president I don't idolize any presidents. And I think the problem with Trump is that people have just gone a little bit too overboard. I don't idolize. I don't wear any merch of any president. I don't idolize any American president. I respect the office and I respect our Constitution, and I respect all of our fellow Americans and your right to live peacefully, however you choose. If you want to live like as a clown and just clown around your whole life, go and do what you want, man. It's America, home of the free and the freaky. I'm unhappy with how Trump went through with what he did, and I know Maduro was just a dictator, and now he has to face his charges. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody seems to like Maduro. How do you not see this as America first? We are literally selling oil to the world. No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, when are we getting the money? They take half of our income, and we have no say over who they bomb, what they do. How are we getting the money? That's what I'm saying. Nothing has come down. I mean, there's no jobs. I mean, I'm just saying, as a regular American, you might be rich, but I'm just saying, where is the money at? Where are the prices coming down? The grocery store is ridiculous. My honey-do list, that used to be like maybe $80 going in the grocery store. Hey, honey, blah, 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 get this, paper towels, chicken, this, that, paper plates, all this, a few different things. Now it's like $160. Dinner with my family is like $200. Everything's more expensive. Chinese restaurant used to be like $12 to $15 for an entree. Now everything is $20. Combination fried rice, $20. Lo mein, $20. Everything has gotten more expensive. Am I lying? You just got a $2,000 check, dude. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Where did I get a $2,000 check? Okay. Did you allow me? Right now, we need the American people to come together, and it seems that everybody is starting their own little organizations and completely misunderstanding, arguing just to argue. I agree. I think there's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of misled anger. And that's what I try to point out on my show, guys. It's not left, it's not right, it's just right and wrong. You know, we need to come together. There's many different types of Americans from, you know, all different cultures, different religions. And I realized, like, say, for example, my father's father, so my great-great-grandfather came over here and couldn't speak any English, you know, came over in, I think, the late 1800s, early 1900s. And then I think about people whose parents just got here 10 years ago. And so the expectations of my family of being here for generations in America, there's a lot more advantage to that than somebody who is just getting here to the country. And so I just realized everybody's struggle is different, but we all came here for the same reason, for a better life, for our families, for our children. Yeah, the divided, there's no communication, mistrust in media, and plain stupidity. Yep, you nailed it on the head. And that's what I'm saying, but we can rise above it, though. They want us to be stupid. They want us to have, you know, our heads down all the time, just on these stupid ass phones, paying attention to guys like me. We need to make sense, you know, and just bring common decency back to the table. That's a problem. We're being led by billionaire interest while, like, Main Street is just dying. It's dying. So yeah, how do we come together? You know, we got to drop all the, you know, everything. Just drop it all. Like I said, America, we're a melting pot. You don't have the, you know, I'm Jewish, you know, my wife's Catholic, we're cashews. You know, I'd never sit there and tell somebody, oh, my religion is the religion of this country. You know, we have to respect all religions, and the best way, and people, you know, the best way to do that is to have diverse friendships, you know, and I've lived in Los Angeles now almost 25 years. And I've realized that is what has shaped who I am, is just knowing all types of cultures and people helps you to understand why people do what they do, or, you know, it just makes you a more sympathetic person. But I think we have to, I'm not optimistic. Well, that's okay, Richard, because I'm here to keep the optimism alive, man. Somebody's got to keep the flame alive. I get it. None of us are optimistic anymore. It's a really bleak time. This is one of the most unique times in history. You know, it is very uncertain what's happening. We're throwing out a lot of bravado, and who knows if somebody hits back in the US. That's all I'm saying. I don't, you know, I want to be careful for our troops. I respect our troops, our proud servicemen and women who go and actually put their lives on the line for some dumbass like me who can sit here popping the switches. That's what I'm saying. So I just think we need to be careful. Violent religions have no place. Yeah, I know, but all religions are violent. Right? I mean, violent religions have no place in society. All religions, everybody kills based on religion, right? I mean, pretty much every religion is now probably guilty of that. Maybe except the Buddhists. You never heard about the Buddhists putting on any genocides at all, have we? Our troops are following unlawful orders. I mean, that's what people say. Yeah. Our troops are fighting for billionaire executives. I do agree with you on that. I guess they always have. What do you do now, my blue-eyed son? Oh, what do you do now, my darling young one? I am born in an ocean, ocean. I'm on the boat, I told him my way. It's hard, it's hard, it's hard, it's so hard. It's so hard, rain's gonna fall. What do you do now, my blue-eyed son? It's crazy. Well, I mean, so all religions must go. I mean, I get it, man, but I just, I don't know how you're going to do that. I mean, of course, we'd like to, click the finger and say, here's what I want to happen. But it's just, I don't know. There's no way we can get rid of, but I agree with you. Like John Lennon said, imagine all the people, no religions. Everybody was, at least had enough. These billionaires, maybe there shouldn't be billionaires, but is that fair to them for working that hard? And, but it's like, hey, you won the game. Okay. You got the high score. Now everything past $500 million, will make sure you're always rich. But you have to give some of that back to schools for people. I believe in America that every school should look as nice as the nicest school in America, in the richest neighborhoods. You know what I mean? You go into nice suburbs and everything in America, those schools are brand new. They got hot tubs. They got water slides. It is the shiznit. But I'm talking about it should look like that in every neighborhood in America. I would respect that. Make sure all of our water is clean, the cleanest water in the world. I think that would be something prideful to stand on. You don't need bottled water in America because we have the cleanest water in the world. If I was a billionaire, that's what I would do. That's what I would sit my fat ass on top of. I'd be Water Mountain. They'd be like, Samson became a billionaire? Really? Shit. And he did what? He made water free. He made America the cleanest water in the world. Like, let's think real. Make electricity free. Get crazy. Yep, Inquisitions and Crusades. That's what it's about, guys. Hey, I really appreciate everybody getting up in here in these comments. There's been a shift in American consciousness since we are the world. Health and education are national investments necessary for... Hold on, are you blaming this on we are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Sorry, I love that song. But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. USA for Africa. What was the AIDS? What was the big one? Live Aid. Live Aid that like Queen played at. We are the champions, my friend. You just wanted an excuse to start singing. Yeah, you might be right about that, Richard. It's always good to have an excuse to sing, my friend. I'm all jacked up. I just went weightlifting with my son, so feeling strong. Yeah, it's hard, guys. All of us have a lot of emotions, and there has been a shift. I think there's just been a shift in decency. And so I think we just have to stop thinking about sides. You have a decent voice. Stay focused on responding. Yes, Kevin. Respond to us and they come in or we'll stop sending texts to you. No, Kevin, please don't leave me, my man. Kevin, do you just want me to say what? Fuck evil Trump, rotten hell. Yeah. I just don't know if they take me out for that, But yeah, guys, I mean, it's crazy. Here's what Speaker Grinder Mike Johnson has. Do you guys believe that Speaker Johnson is really on Grindr? People are saying allegedly that they saw him and his profile on Grindr. I would not be surprised at all. Usually the people who run away and are like, oh, gay is terrible, I'm not gay, are usually, aren't they the ones who are gay? I just always find that kind of fun.
Assembly now, as you know, for a Gang of Eight briefing on the operation in Venezuela.
Okay.
What's very important to acknowledge here is that this is an operation that did not require prior consent of Congress, prior authorization of Congress. It required notification of Congress. It's well within Article 2. I know as many details as I can know before going to the SCIF for the classified briefing. But I spoke with the President of the United States, the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Defense within hours of the operation commencing. The first call was from Marco Rubio at about 4 a.m. So they've done everything that they were supposed to do. This was an appropriate action.
I was up doing naked push-ups at 4 a.m. No problem.
And we'll get a lot more detail inside. But they have been talking, all the administration officials have been talking to Senate and House members on a constant basis since this happened. And this is a big part of their obligation there. We'll have a further briefing for all members of Congress sometime by midweek.
Deeply closeted. Yeah, you are actually right about that, Richard. Very deeply closeted. So deep, put that ass to sleep. He looks like the guy that like Jerome just pounds him out, dude, in the locker room at the club. Hey, Jerome, I'm going to hop in the shower. All right, I'll be right in there in a second. Hang on, Mike. I'll be right there. Okay, did you see? Here's what Kristi Noem has to say. This is
so interesting to watch people defend those criminals, these dictators, these individuals that, you know, Maduro was.
This is what I was saying. I mean, here's the thing, guys. We have the right to protest it, okay? Maybe we are stupid. Maybe we're misinformed. But that's what's beautiful about America is you still have the right to go out and protest. Maybe you read one article, okay? Like I remember when I was a kid in 6th grade, McDonald's had styrofoam. Remember the styrofoam? CFOs. And our teacher had just taught us in class that CFOs are killing the ozone layer, bro. So what did I do? Ozone, you know, from, Breakin', the movie was big. And I just got excited. And I decided to lead my class on a protest in front of a McDonald's in 6th grade and saying, y'all got to remove these CFOs for the styrofoam wrapping. You're killing our ozone layer, even though I had no idea. I had a little idea, but I had enough. I just had a little nugget, you know? And the thing was, that's the freedom. That's our freedom to protest, our freedom of speech, our freedom to get people out about something more passionate. Maybe it's Furbies. Maybe Furbies need more rights. Well, it's your right to protest that and go out, or maybe we need more Labubu's. I don't know. Anyway, I'm digressulating. Love and compassion to all is always the answer. Listen to England Dan and John Ford Coley. Great song. Check it out. You know, that's interesting. My oldest son's name is Coley, Coley, spelled like that. So take that bitch's picture down. Take that picture. Yeah, sorry. It's not a picture. Let's finish her.
Not a credible elected leader in Venezuela. And to watch individuals go out and protest and make threats on his behalf is unspeakable. And so this is a time when our country really will find out who loves America, who wants the freedoms and liberties that our country represents, and how they're willing to stand up and to defend it like President Trump is.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I just think it's you know, we're always, we have the right to do, it's just, I feel like this Constitution is just being just severely glossed over, man. And people are okay with it. It's interesting. If this was a Democratic president and this was happening, I would be just as concerned. As we should. This is the first time in history, and not just this Venezuela situation. A lot of it, the Department of Education is gone. You know, I grew up in that. I had a IEP, learning disabilities, you know, speech therapist, there's a lot of people on both sides. You know, I'm removing the sides, but on both sides have kids with disabilities, and this is stripping them with the help they need. Bet Hill. Okay, cool. Yes, I agree. Yep. Yeah, I know, Kevin. You're right. Yeah, I love America too. I think that's the thing. We all agree on it, man. I mean, I was raised on Bruce Springsteen and Red Dawn, the first one, and Roadhouse, the first one. Okay, that's just how you live, pretty much, man. Roadhouse, Bruce Springsteen. You know, I mean, some hip hop. I don't know. I'm digressing all over the place, but it's just, I don't know, guys. I gotta get this moving along. Let me see what else. So, did you guys see poor Tyler Loop. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. It's all straight off the dome. Roadhouse is awesome. Roadhouse is one of the best movies ever. Did you know that Bill Murray, every time Roadhouse is on, he knows the guy? Laura Dern, I think, is the woman in it. Is that Laura Dern? Maybe. I don't know. Look it up. He roadhouses her against the wall. I mean, Patrick Swayze, God rest his soul. I personally think he's one of the best actors of our generation. He's got every movie he's in, he makes it great. Okay. And Roadhouse is my personal favorite because it's just everything about the 80s. It was great. Just rock and roll, a roadhouse bar, fighting, just random titties, random nudity, you know, for no reason. Brad Wesley, just an asshole. I mean, everything, no holds barred, great film. And the Swayze, he was so cold. He took out the guy's jugular with like 2 fingers. But anyway, every time Bill Murray sees that movie on television, he calls up the guy who is married to the woman who he roadhouses. Like, hey, Bill, hey, Phil. He's like, he's roadhousing your wife right now. Swayze's pounding her right on my television. Everybody can see it. You know, it's hilarious. So look that up if you ever heard that. Citizens of America and stopping evil and corruption here and first should be at the top of the list instead. Sending our troops overseas. Agreed. Yeah. I mean, here's my thing. I give the metaphor of, it's like, okay, I come outside my house, my yard, everything is just destroyed. The infrastructure, there's trash in the yard, the gas doesn't work, everything needs to be fixed up. And instead of doing that, I choose to go 5,000 miles away to a foreign country and give half of my paycheck to fix up somebody else's home. Give somebody else free health insurance when I don't have it. That makes no sense to me. Why? I mean, I just wish we could vote on where our money goes. Check the box, Sam. Do you want this money to go towards war? Do you want your hard-earned money to go towards infrastructure? Yeah. Better airports, better water systems, cleaner water, you know, more efficient energy. Yeah. That's America first. But there's no money in taking care of us. That's why they could probably stop cancer. Dr. Sebi did. I think he could. That's why he's gone. And Nipsey Hussle was making a documentary about it. Stay woke. Agree. Thank you, Silky Sweet. I really appreciate you for tuning in. Guys, I probably got to get out of here for today, but this has been a great little sesh. Sense does not come into play, only evil. Yeah. Well, it's clearly, I mean, he's led by money. You know, you can love the man and the policies and all of them are led by money. I mean, Biden is just, good Lord. I would never let anybody talk that much shit about me without saying anything. You know, Sleepy Joe, but dozing Donnie, dude. That's the thing about it. I mean, there's not been a lot of dozing Donnie jokes. All people could talk about is Sleepy Joe. You know, let's go, Brandon. I mean, it's just all silly. We need to get back to it's us versus them. It's not left and right. It's right versus wrong. All right. I got to get out of here, guys. This has been a great Samson's World where court, comedy, culture, and your universe collide. I'm going to get on to flying an RC airplane right now. That's right. I am a pilot. Dirtbag Donnie. That's funny. I haven't heard that one. The Cinnabon lady. Sam, any news on the crazy Cinnabon lady? Let me, before I get out of here, look her up. I know her Give, Send, Go was taken down. But what I believe happened is they were like, look, we're getting a lot of heat and let's just take our money and run. Give, Send, Go. I'm not even seeing Crystal anymore. Let me see. Hold on 1 second before I go. Cinnabon. God, every time I say Cinnabon, I get hungry. I don't know. This is weird. I'm not seeing her. Give, Send, Go. I mean, thankfully, I think they closed it down, but I know she made close to $200,000 for saying the N-word, dude. I hate to say it. I mean, it's disgusting. I mean, people can almost be like, okay, I'm going to go like figure out, okay, I'm going to go viral, but there's enough racist people in this country who are stupid enough. Like, dude, if you're going to give your money away to some stupid racist lady, like give it away to the kids. We're so misdirected, you know, we're just so dumb where we throw our money. Yeah. Hey, Kevin, I really appreciate you. All you guys, you know, hey, listen, whether you're MAGA, whether you're not, whether you're in the middle, the left, the right, it's right and wrong. We need to like, you know, shed these coats of left and right and put on the Captain America gear and understand we're all Americans. And that's where we need to come together. Imagine if we all came together as Americans, you know, and just find the shit we can agree on. You know, it's not that hard. And there was a time when we were close to that. It's never been perfect and nothing will be. We're a broken glass that we're just holding these pieces of glass above us. And at any second, it could all fall on top of us. But that's the beauty of life, is balancing it. So I love you guys. God bless America. And all of us. I wish you guys wealth, light, love, happiness. Remember, it's not left, right. It's right versus wrong. It's us versus them. I'm not a billionaire, but if I am, I'll definitely be helping you out. I love you guys. Secret Service.
Can you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?